Hey folks, hope you're doing great. Had a wonderful, productive day today. I wanted to shoot this video. Let me make sure that you can see me. Okay, I don't know because I'm so little there. Hold on. I'm in the dark. That's how we work. We work in the dark here when you're doing a lot of stuff like I do. And so I wanted to show you how I'm integrating the application page of the funnel. And again, if I go back, here's the home page. This is all about getting people to apply to be able to put their businesses that you can work from home in our directory that we're building. It will be marketing to millions of leads that I have in my databases, and then also SEOing for the different companies' names and promoting in multiple ways. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a sore throat, my tooth's hurting, rubbing my tongue. The dentist put a crown back here, and then he grinded this tooth a little bit, and then guess he made it like a razor blade on the inside. So doing more of these videos, I'm talking a little bit more than I usually do. So it's wearing on that a little bit. But anyways, I digress. So we click on here, and we are now going into the application page. And then once we go into the application page, we now submit it here. So let me tell you what's going on here. So I set up two zaps. One is when they go to they complete the application page. First, when they complete step one. So the step I just completed, that first page, right? I went from here and I applied. I went over here, put my email in, and now I'm on the application page. So when that happens, okay, I get added to this custom audience on Facebook called step one. So I created that custom audience, okay? And I get into the nitty and gritty again as I go through this. It's easy to create this. You can look this up on YouTube. I mean, very simple customer list. I just copy and paste, you name it. You copy and paste one email in there. You choose the source and you hit next and you're done. Okay, that's how simple. But I have two custom audiences for this. The one is the first step where they give the email address, which is the page before this again. Then the next one is the application once they fill that out. Then they end up there, that they completed it. So here, if they don't complete and end up here, which I'm tracking a couple different, I'm tracking a couple different ways. I'm putting them in this list, custom audience, and then if they fill the application out, here, submit it, they hit the thank you page, and they are then getting inserted into this custom audience. So when they put their email only, they're in this one. When they complete it, they're in this one. Now that lead comes in here, and now it's in the Lead Recruiter Pro system where my emails that go out from this system are tracked. So I see the activity happening. So when the email goes out from here, I know whether people are looking at it or not as I start to talk to this person. Not me, but the individual taking care of this starts working on this person and talking to them, seeing that they're real, they got a real opportunity, they're bringing value to people that would join their team. I mean, all of those things are very important. I put this lead in a couple times, I've been testing, so I'll get rid of that extra address. Give me a little water here. So this is why I use ClickFunnels, Lead Recruiter Pro, and SendGrid. And again, when you sign up under my link with those, which is in the back of mastermindwebinars.com, then I help you set that up, or one of my team members help you set that up. We just get on with you and we help you get it done. Okay. I also have the mastermind group, and where we get hands-on and we get things done. Information without implementation is meaningless. You can learn, but if you're not getting things done and then implementing them, it's not going to happen. So I got the thank you page, and again, how I told you, I won't get back into that. Look at my last video, video 2 on this, and I get into talking about that. And once I'm done, I'm going to go back into it over again, because I am putting this training in the back of, again, mastermindwebinars.com, where it's going to be laid out. You know, it's going to be workfromhomeexpo.com, application funnel build. The title of that would be too long, but I'll fix it the way I need it. And then the videos will be in there, video 1, video 2, video 3, and so on and so forth. So as that's happening, remember also, they're going into these lists. So once they put it in the front end here, once they do that, move it over here. Which list is it? Sorry about that, right there. There we go. They go into that list. They go into that list, okay? And they go on into this follow-up funnels. Now, these used to be called action funnels in here in ClickFunnels, but they're now follow-up funnels, which is fine. I'm updating my blueprint. I just duplicated my blueprint for the free brand report, which I'm also working on. I'm going to get this done first, and then I got to go through the freebrandreport.com, and I'm going to be updating its funnel blueprint. But I'm building a funnel blueprint for this one, and I'm going to be able to go through that towards not completely at the end, but towards the end, and show you. And then as I fine tune it, show you the updates, and then I'll have it homed in. Then I can start sending traffic, emailing it out to my list, start sending traffic to it, set up the retargeting ads, all of that stuff. And I'm going to walk you through that process, okay? So these lists are set up. The follow-up funnels are there. There's still some more stuff that has to happen. Let me show you what I have happening. So step 1, here, the email message, it triggers in 1 hour. So I have to use ClickFunnels in order to make sure I have a delayed email going out, because Lead Recruiter Pro doesn't do that. So at the email stage, I have it in ClickFunnels, and then an hour later, it's going to trigger an email, and I'm not done with the email yet. I'm going to change this out. This stuff's pretty easy to do, by the way, watch. I know some people it's harder for, but you know, again, you've got some choices. You can learn to do it yourself. You can bring a partner in to do it, or an employee, or you can outsource it. So I'm still working on that email, okay? But that email will go out 1 hour if someone has not completed step 2, all right? If they complete step 2, meaning they go through and they fill this application out, now they're hit the thank you page. So again, that triggers this Zapier, which puts them into the custom audience. So now they're in the application complete custom audience. And again, I still have the issue where ClickFunnels isn't working on pulling them out. If ClickFunnels was working with their Facebook integration, it would allow me to choose the account, the ad account first, then I would choose the list, then I can move these in and out. So I know they're working on it, but I'm working on a workaround because I want to pull them out. I don't want to have them in both of these lists. Because this list I'm running, I could be running certain things to get them. Well, the whole purpose of this list, custom audience, is to get them to complete and get into that custom audience, right? And to do the same thing with the list. I'm moving them from this list to this list. This is where I want them to end up in this funnel. I want them here. And then we've got the follow-up funnel for that, which the first thing that it's going to do, okay, now let me show you at the page level. So at the page level here, remember we have the automations again. And sometimes I'll be redundant, and that's fine, because then that helps you get it more into your mind and imprint. But this is just a notification. Again, it's just telling me I'm still propagating the email and all that, but I'll have that set up tomorrow. So a notification will go into that email account. Then here, the automation. Add to the application completed list. So not only am I putting it into Lead Recruiter Pro, and I'll show you how I'm doing that on the page, but I'm also putting it into ClickFunnels, into the complete email list. So I'm putting it in both places simultaneously. I'm doing it on the page automation with inside ClickFunnels, and I'm doing it with the hold on. The HTML integration that comes from the Lead Recruiter Pro system. And then I just matched the fields up, and I created these fields and integrated it in, okay? And again, it's not difficult to do. It's really pretty easy. When you're in LRP, you come into my website, you go to integration, you go to external capture page. I want this. I want check the fields you want mandatory, required. Okay, business name, blank. I want all that required. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. I'm not going to cut it in, paste it in, but I'm going to show you what I did paste in. Let me get a little more water. Get a folder, listing application. I want to disable the notification. Well, right now, I do not have a notification, but if I enable that, I could enable that, right? In this system. And this is where I am going to start. When they enter this system here, this is where I will have a email that goes out immediately. And I'll have to create a notification and do that. When I do that, I'll update this, I'll do the next video. Again, I'm kind of giving you a video every day as I get time to work on this funnel. And that way I show you what I did and explain it to you and go over it with you. So if you wanted to, you're going to be able to start implementing it in your own business. So disable right now because I don't have the notification in there, but I need to. Add code, well, I can put the application, work from home application or whatever I have in there. I had, let me see what I've got in there. I already put it in there, by the way, when I built it. Yeah, I put this in there. That's my ad code, because you need to know where your leads are coming from, remember. And then where am I having them go? I'm having them go to the thank you page. Okay? So again, I don't have the notification yet, but I will, because it's going to be an immediate notification that I can build within the Lead Recruiter Pro system that literally is trackable. Everything is getting tracked, so you know as it's getting activity tracking, it's getting hot prospect points, and then you can focus on the people that are at the top of your on your hot prospect list that are actually looking at your information. So as I build that out, I'll be going through it. I'll go through the email and all of that. So you generate the code. You don't need this up here. Not for ClickFunnels. You just grab that. And you're going to remove, okay, so you're grabbing that, all right? So now we go here, and there that is. Right there, okay? Now, on that, there are, let me just show you, I'm gonna just show you again. I'm gonna take it out. And again, remember, I do not have yet the instant message going out of Lead Recruiter Pro, but I gotta get rid of this. You don't need this, okay? That's the checkbox and the submit button. You don't need it. So you get rid of it. And now I phrase and save web form. So I click that. Now I match the fields up. So hold on, let me go here. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go first name, last name, email. I'm going to make sure I'm talking. I'm looking at this. Yeah, it's good enough. Let me just put it a little bit closer so you can hear me. You can always turn up the speaker if you have to, but I'm going to do my best. Address, city, state, zip, and you just keep matching them up, right? Country. And then I know this one is business name, and the next one is website, link, and then YU, and experience, and monthly leads. And that's what I have so far. I might be adding more to that, but that's kind of what I've got to date, and that's what's on that form. So when they submit that form, again, they're going into the list in ClickFunnels, and they're going into as a contact in Lead Recruiter Pro, right? And all that information is coming in. And again, when I do it a couple times, it just adds the address again as I'm going through testing. I'll just delete it. So now that's in here. I've got my notes. I've got activity tracking going on. I've got all that stuff happening. I build my my messaging in here, and it's trackable through the SendGrid, or I'm sorry, through Smart Sender. So I can put any item in here, video, like all of these are just standard stuff that are more home-based business oriented. This is the Work from Home Expo team site here that I'm setting up. So you can add any resources you want in here, and everything is trackable. So document, image, video, audio, link, and it's all trackable. And we have here we have a video that actually goes through all the training and teaches you exactly what to do in the system. So this is why I use Lead Recruiter Pro. Okay, I need now that application to come in, and then the guy that oversees this and his team then handle that, right? To see if these people are qualified. I'm still working on that, but you can see kind of what I'm doing here a little bit, moving them into custom audiences. I still got to get them out of this one when they get into that one. And I'm working on that workaround. You know, it should be very easy in ClickFunnels, but unfortunately it doesn't show my stuff. So again, it sends out. Now on step 2 application completed, I will be moving this email into the LRP, and all this is going to do, let's do a new step here real quick. So remove from step 1 completed email list. And then you click on that. And we go next. And we want to remove it from a list. And we pick the list. And we are going to remove it from okay, so there's the application. So let me see which list we have. Hold on. Let me see why that's not showing up real quick. So we have step 1 completed, and we got step 2 application completed. So we're removing it from that one. So that is weird. It's not showing it, right? There's step 1 right there. So remove should have step 1 in it too, shouldn't it? And it does not. So I have to sort that because I need that to happen, right? I mean, that's really important that that happens. So I might have to put a ticket in, whatever, but they should be able to fix that. Because for some reason it's not showing to let me remove that list, but it is showing there. So that has to be set up, remove that step. So I gotta do a video. When I do any kind of support, I usually just do a video real quick and go over my issue, and then I click on here in support and hit them up. You know, at first they'll try to, you know, see if they can help you through the robot, but then the AI, but then I usually get somebody, and they're pretty good, they're pretty quick. The only problem I have with them right now is the fact that they got distracted, and they've got to tighten up their core follow-up funnel system, like the fact that my list ain't showing up, or I can't move people in and out of custom audiences in Facebook. So these are the follow-up steps. You can see where I'm at. I hope that this helped you. Again, if you haven't joined the free Mastermind Webinars membership, join. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I'm going to be really putting a lot of value in there. I've got a lot of videos I got to look at tomorrow, and that I recorded and I haven't put up. So I'll be putting them in there. I'll be putting them up on social media also. As I get time, I got a lot going on. But as I get time, I will continue to add. So again, I hope this has been valuable to you. If it has, and you're seeing it on social media, show me some love. Give me some likes. Give me some good comments. Do me some sharing. Appreciate you. Love and light to you. God bless. Talk to you next time.